Namaskar, friends. When we say that we lose at least 1 to 2 liters water every day by way of stools and by way of urine, by way of sweat and by way of breath, and we say that at least we must drink 3 to 4 liters water, many people say, "Sir, we should drink only water only when we are thirsty. Why should we drink when we are not thirsty?" And also we say that drinking 3 to 4 liters will spoil the kidney. But will they think about while eating? Are they eating when they're hungry? Let's examine it, friend, today. What are the eating disorders? See, we are always an habitual eating. Habitual eating means breakfast time, lunch time, snacks time, dinner time. So as per that time, we feel hungry, probably sometimes may not be, and we eat. That is one disorder. Most of the time, we are eating without hunger because of the timings. Sense tempted eating. We see something is cooked like say the jalebi or some sweet dish or some dish, that smell and that anticipated taste and the sight will tempt you to eat whether you are hungry or not. Environmentally sometimes you are compelled to eat by loved ones. Maybe your mom or your spouse will say, no, no, you eat this, I made it specifically for you. Whether you are hungry or not, you eat it, right? And just sometimes, oh, let's finish it because otherwise it'll go wasted. So don't you think instead of putting in the dustbin, you're putting in your stomach when it is not required? Boredom eating, when you're bored, you eat and watch the TV and keep on munching. Emotional eating caused due to emotions, upset, all those things. Hormonal hype, that means people, especially ladies, during the periods time, that will tempt them to eat. Nutritional hunger, this is basically caused because of eating crappy high carbohydrate foods like sweets, bakery items, ice creams and cool drinks. What happens is high carb foods will digest very fast, and then again you will feel hungry after 2 hours. But actually, what is hunger, friend? Stomach starts to growl and you have a low energy. You feel that your sugar levels are dropping, your energy levels have come down, you're hard to concentrate. That is the time you must eat. But tell me, how many times we are waiting for that? We don't wait. We are going on eating from morning to evening. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks in between, and then coffee, tea. So we end up eating 6 to 7 times in a day. So let's look at how the body is designed, friend. See, blood glucose is regulated parameter because high blood glucose in the body is detrimental to the health. So what does the body is designed? See, if you look at the evaluation, when many centuries ago, people have to hunt for their food. If they're successful on the hunt, so the same day they have to finish the food because they cannot store it; it'll get spoiled. So when it is available plenty, they eat. They eat and eat, they enjoy. When it is not available for days together, they will fast. They don't get the food. So let's look at it. How does the body functions, friends? The sugar level should always be maintained between 70 to 120. If it is going below 70, there is a possibility people getting fainting. If above 120 over a period of long time, it will spoil your all blood vessels and lead to diabetes and various other problems, friends. So the body is very intelligent. It would always want to maintain between 70 and 120. Let us say you ate food and you ate again about 10 rasgulla also. The body, what it does, it produces more insulin and brings back the sugar 120 within 2 hours, friend. See now, as far as the insulin is concerned, this also is not at all high. Insulin levels are not good, so this is also maintained in optimum level. In fasting mode, it's 3 to 5, and after 2 hours it should be 30. Maybe immediately after eating it may go up, but it should come back after 2 hours. That is what is called homeostasis. Now what happens, friends, when you don't eat food, say for example 2 3 days, what happens? You have sugar storage in the liver and your muscles, friend. So what happens? The pancreas produces glucagon, and it will try to take the glucose from the liver and muscles and give it to your body. Suppose you don't get the food for 1 week, 10 days, 20 days, 30 days. What happens? Then what happens? Even muscles also will get converted into sugar, and you will not faint. You will probably losing your muscle, and you're becoming feminine, and you're becoming lean, and all that. Only bones are, but you are not dying. Look at that's how the body is created. Now, if you are eating more, more times, and high carbide foods also, the sugar levels are brought to 120. So this is necessary. Most of the time we are focusing on this parameters only. This is the controlled parameter. Look at it, friend. For many years the sugar levels are maintained between 70 to 120, maintained for many years, right friends? That means A1C is below 5.6%. Only after about 10 years or 15 years the sugar levels are going up. So what we are doing, we are waiting to see high glucose level or sugar level, then only we are knowing that whether we are pre-diabetic or diabetic. Look at, whereas insulin is going up in the initial stage, what happens, the more and more insulin in the body will cause insulin resistance. Once insulin resistance causes, it will lead to all the health problem like obesity, pre-diabetic, diabetic, health, heart problem and all that. Suppose you check this insulin early stage, you will be able to know that your insulin is going up. If your fasting insulin is above 3 to 5 or maybe 6, 10 and all that, that means you are into trouble. Look at all the people who have insulin resistance are having overweight and other health problems, friends. So it's necessary that we need to check fasting insulin. More important is fasting insulin than the sugar, friend. Now, the friends, what happens? We say don't eat number of times, eat only twice. No, this becomes a very difficult thing for people who are already eating 3 to 4 times every day. So, what you do, anybody can do, is start control 3 times in a day: breakfast, lunch, dinner. Follow for some time and try and maintain the number of hours more fasting. Suppose you dinner you finished at 7 o'clock. Next day morning, wait up to 12, 10 o'clock in the morning. That means you are giving almost 15 hours fasting. Keep on increasing. Then you come to 2 hour, two meal system. So what happens? Then you are going to eat only twice in a day. Now the question is, a lot of people are worried about the hunger, friends. Remember, hunger is not linear. It is not going on increasing. Look at it. Breakfast time, it is gone up and it is compelling to eat. That time you take some water and divert your mind. Few days later you will be able to control the hunger, friend. Then lunchtime will go up. See, over a period of time it comes down. See, when I started my first day fasting in somewhere around 2016, I fasted for 5 days. So initially 1 or 2 days I found a little difficult, but after the fifth day I found absolutely no issue. So please don't get worried or scared for fasting, friends. Start with the 3 meals a day, and then try and have a gap of between the last meal to the next day first meal. Try and keep a gap of 12 hours, 15 hours, then 16 hours. Then you switch to 2 meal system, and then whatever homemade food you can eat, just avoid these high carb foods and coffee, tea, and all that. That will take care of your health, friend. These are the few people who have benefited by following this Wellness Secrets daily schedule, friend. My name is Gangeshwar Rao. I'm not a doctor. Look at these 10 parameters, friend. These are the 10 parameters you must measure your health score. Weight, waist size, blood pressure, fasting insulin should this is ideal range, friend. Fasting sugar, HbA1c, D vitamin B12. There are 5 blood tests, friends. These 5 blood tests are sufficient to analyze your health score. HOMA-IR is the insulin resistance. This is calculated by fasting sugar multiplied by fasting insulin divided by 405. This value should be below 1.5. Above 1.5 leads to health problems, friend. I was taking 11 medicines and my health score out of these 10 parameters was 10%. 10% means, look at it. I was having belly fat. I was having high BP. I was taking 11 medicine. I was diabetic. I was having high cholesterol and all that, hypertension. Now, by following this natural lifestyle in 4 months, look at my score has improved 80%. Because I was diabetic for many years, my sugar levels have still not come back, but I'll be able to do that in shortly, friends. And if anybody is interested, they can join Wellness Secrets group by sharing these 10 parameters. Find out your current health score, and you can call on my mobile number 9840852996. Knowledge and discipline are the gateways to your health, friend. Thank you very much for listening. If you like this video, please subscribe and share, and few more videos in my YouTube channel. Unless you invest time, you will not be able to improve your health, friend. Thank you very much.